Hey folks, a little bit of everything across the valley today. Eastern part of the valley was warmer, now beginning to cool back off. Western part of the valley stayed a little cooler, a lot of clouds around, an old stalled front kind of hanging out over the western part of the valley today, keeping the clouds around a lot longer. Overnight tonight though, temperatures will fall a little, not a lot. By 8 o'clock in the morning, we're all right around 70, and with that, dew points are coming back up and fog. A likelihood again late tonight, early tomorrow, and it could be quite dense in some areas, so do give yourself plenty of time to get your destination tomorrow morning. Afternoon temperatures should be back in the 80s in most areas, maybe a little cooler out west, but still a warm day. Wednesday we start in the 60s again. During the afternoon, probably not as warm. Right now, FutureTrek, the newest front, is keeping it in the 60s. I think we'll still get into the 70s, but not as warm as tomorrow. And then Thursday, a secondary front comes in, and we start Thursday in the 60s again. But by afternoon, look at this, temperatures then holding in the 60s, maybe touching low 70s, but that's about it. If we look at our forecast the next 3 days, the norm is 73, and we're stepping down after tomorrow's 84, 79 and 73, courtesy of a couple of very weak cool fronts. Stronger front, well, that's due on Sunday. A lot of clouds kind of hanging out in the western part of the valley today. That kept temperatures down, and overnight tonight into the early part of the day tomorrow, I think we'll see some clouds and fog, and then that fog burns off, giving us sunshine. By tomorrow afternoon, should be a very warm day, as we saw temperatures back in the mid 80s. And then early in the morning on Wednesday, a weak front comes through, triggering more clouds, keeping temperatures down a little bit. And then Thursday, the secondary front comes through, giving us more clouds, spotty showers, and a little bit cooler again. So you saw the downturn in temperatures, just slight, and the uptick in rain, dry 10, 20. Not a pattern that favors big rain, but spotty light rain and drizzle, certainly a possibility for both Wednesday and Thursday. Front is stalled right along the Texas coast. A little bit warmer to the east side of the front on the warm side, certainly cooler on the west. Amarillo only 49 tonight. That front will kind of wash out. Basically what happens, even though I'm going to take it off the map, it's going to push back to the south early Wednesday, giving us that slight cooling Wednesday, slightly more cooling with that secondary front on Thursday as it pushes through, and then it stalls just to the south of us, turns into a warm front and moves back through on Friday, warming temperatures back up once again for Friday. So we do see, again, temperatures going back up for Friday and Saturday. Next front then is due on Sunday. That one looks like it packs quite a punch, much cooler for Sunday and Monday. Headed to the coast in the morning, 76 degrees early, southerly winds at about 9. UV index is moderate, rip current risk is as well. Surf temperature at 63 degrees. By afternoon, temperatures in the mid 70s. By tomorrow evening, we stay in the 70s at the coast. Southeasterly winds relatively light. Here's a look then at the tides. Low tides in the morning at 7:42, then a high. Seas 2 to 3 feet with a light chop on the bay. Bay temperature checks in the 60s. So tonight, I think we'll see that fog thicken up again as the night goes on. So by tomorrow morning, by the commute, it will be dense in some areas. It'll be one of those days where it's just light fog in some places. You drive down the highway and visibility drops to 0 very quickly. So be on the lookout for that. Of course, use your low beams, etc. You know the drill. Foggy in the morning, but by afternoon, sunshine takes over. Temperatures climb back in the mid 80s across the area. Wind out of the south-southeast all day tomorrow at about 6 to 12 miles an hour. So 84 tomorrow. Winds flip around on Wednesday, comes slightly in from the north, so we're looking at 79. A little bit more of a breeze out of the north on Thursday, 73. Wind comes back out to the southeast by Friday. That warms us back up. Look at Saturday, 84. And then Sunday, the warmest temperature today will be in the morning, 68 degrees and falling. Depending on the timing of the front, we could certainly fall through the 50s into the 40s by Monday morning, and then only bounce back perhaps into the low 50s. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.
All right, thank you.